EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys looking to finish off their improbable run from wild card team to conference champions. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys earned the right to host this game, and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
First down, Rams.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Rams, first down. A gain of 15. And the Rams.
They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
47-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. Touchdown, L.A. Davante Adams. 37 yards. And the Rams have struck first in this NFC title game. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
So that drive, 4 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Southern California kid. Played his college ball in L.A. at USC. At quarterback, it's Sam Darnold. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Darnold
2.
now to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. Fielded just inside the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 35. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he is going to have a Rams first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
It's a jet sweep. This is Adams. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A loss of a yard.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They try the left side here with Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Throwing is Stafford. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big pickup of 38.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. First carry here for Kenneth Walker to 3rd. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Open man right side is Cup, complete. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Off of play action, Darnold. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And shoves him off at the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Seahawks 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. LA set to take over again on offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Seahawks 7.
Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Now Darnold. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 101 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. Here's 3rd and 6. Stafford now to throw. Pass complete there to McCoy. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
15 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Rams.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
To Kyron Williams. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
Now Stafford.
the Seahawks.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Rams.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Stafford. And it's caught. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the run.
That's good for our Rams. First down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
To throw is Stafford. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Anders Carlson on for the field goal.
And his kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the
Now the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
It's a gain of 11.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. Smith-njigba with the grab. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Darnold. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. To throw is Darnold. He completes this to Walker. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Darnold to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 39.
Yards on the play. That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Myers' kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Kyron Williams running out for another possession. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Out of the gun, Stafford. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now it's Stafford. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
SEAHAWKS 17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. L.A. readies for its next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Rams first down.
Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
In motion, the tight end. Again, it's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Second down and 4.
Down at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Throwing is Stafford. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Darnold now to throw. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Here's
line.
Darnold. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Now it's Darnold.
10 yards to go.
Over the middle, finding Smith-Njigba. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here. He'll try, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. This from 32 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Back to throw, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. That one, a first down pickup of 8. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford now to throw. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. 2nd and a couple.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again is Stafford. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Stafford. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And Walker has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the
4
pickup.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And he gets it all the way down to the 3.
Offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw, Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Now Myers for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the the 38.
There's Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Yards to go.
Stafford looks to throw again. Pass complete there to McCoy. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Rams first down. A gain of 7.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
A give to Williams, running right.
4-yard line.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
A quick throw caught by Cup out wide. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
21 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Rams 27.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
And we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
That's good for a Rams first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 142 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 1. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Rams.
They run it again with Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That is caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Rams 1st down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Stafford. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed.
37. Rams.
So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. To throw is Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And the Rams getting set to go now. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, here's second down and 5. Now Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Rams.
Throwing is Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Rams first down.
To the air again, Stafford. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's another Rams.
The slot man in motion right.
First and 10.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Stafford. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 7. Stafford now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Stafford. The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain on the play. That's another Rams first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Seahawks 37.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by the Kyren Williams touchdown run. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 86 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Walker. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Darnold. He finds Smith-njigba. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And he coughed it up. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now carry number 20 in the game. Here's Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal, Rams.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Stafford. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On the sneak, it's Stanford. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Rams are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
For the extra point.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Seahawks 37.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Darnold to throw. Open man is Barner, the tight end. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. First and 10 here. Darnold.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
They'll come up now on second down.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 46.
Now Darnold. And he's got Smith-njigba.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Offense.
Well, they'll come up now. This is second and long. Here's Darnold.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down.
Here's Darnold.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold from the gun. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Darnold to throw again. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Markello Witherspoon on the coverage.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Now Darnold.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Here now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football.
It's a turnover on down.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.